What are you doing, silly goose?
Sure, yeah. I mean, are we at that part yet, or what?
So, Fickle, here's what you gotta do, right?
Oh, yeah.
You gotta move closer to us, and we'll cook with
That's
you.
not like the final step is...
So, how much are you putting down towards our getting land in Canada?
Yeah, that's why I'm...
Master Friendship said there was land. There was 250 acres for 100K. So it's really not that much. If everyone chipped in a few K, we could have 250 acres. You have $0.
Can we
Yeah.
do that? Can we have... Where is it? Newfoundland?
No, this is in Ontario, like southern Ontario.
Can we buy this land and build houses?
I mean, do you have 100K?
No.
Do you know enough people to get 100K?
I have $100. What's that divided by 1K?
Okay. Koya is putting up $100. Can anyone see his $100?
1%? Not even a whole percent?
No, it's $1,000 is 1%. 1K is 1%, though.
Are you getting sick of us?
She's like, why? Why are you doing this to me? That one black guy is raising us $200.
Hey, let's do it. Let's start a commune.
$100. That's like 1 inch of land. No. So if it's 100K for 250 acres, $100 would probably get you a half an acre. I'm not actually doing the math, but like you could get a fair amount with $100
A fair amount of what, land?
of land. If you have 250 acres and you're putting in $100, and it's the whole
0.1%.
land is 100K, how much land do they get for the $100?
Oh, they won't break up the plot.
No.
Oh.
Pickle is. We're talking
Oh,
about.
I see.
Yeah.
So 0.1% of 250 acres
How much?
is 0.25 acres.
0.25 acres for $100 is still pretty good. That's way more than an inch of land. You could put a house on half an acre.
How big an acre
One
is?
quarter,
A quarter? Jesus Christ, a little.
It's a quarter of an acre?
quarter of an acre.
You could still put a house on a quarter of an acre.
Yeah.
Oh, man. You could
Put in $200 and you get a half acre.
Fuck.
$200, half acre of land, guys. That one black guy put in $200 and you get half an acre of land.
Little cabins?
Yeah, cabins in the woods. So we have $300 so far. How much are we chipping in, honey? 1,000? We're chipping 1,000, right?
If we were actually doing this.
There are 99 other people that are doing that. 98 other people and 10 people chipping it up.
I could probably come up with 10K.
So Ridley thinks he can come up with 10K, guys. So who can come up with $90,000? That's all we're looking for now.
$89,700.
89. Okay.
200.
Okay. So we have 89,700 left to raise. Jacko, how much are you putting down for this? Are you gonna come move in with us? We're buying land.
I cut up this whole thing, obviously, to go out. Well, we'll see how much we use. Oh, should we have gotten salsa or something? I mean, the peppers and onions kind of take care of that.
Yeah.
Do you normally get like a salsa? Just kind of cheese and veggies?
Tree fitty.
Yeah, cheese, veggies,
Jacko is putting tree fitty in.
Tree fitty.
That gets you about an inch of land.
I would happily let him. He can live in the treehouse in my backyard.
There you go, Jocko. If Jocko's contributing tree fitty, he can still live in the treehouse in Koya's backyard.
Alright. Do you want me to cook the peppers and onions, or are we just gonna throw them in the pot? I can do either.
Well, I don't really have like a grill basket or anything like that.
I can do them on those stuff.
100K is
You want
just
that?
under
You want
what
chicken?
my condo is
It'll
worth.
take longer than the chicken.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I can like keep an eye on him while you're tending. to
So what I'm hearing is that Jocko's gonna sell his condo.
and then we'll just.
Ridley.
It won't even really matter. I mean, unless
Really?
No, because we can wash the pan.
Yeah.
I'll wash the pan.
We can quick wash the pan.
Jocko says that his condo is worth just under 100K. So what I'm hearing is that Jocko's gonna sell his condo, give us all of the money, and then we're all gonna live together.
We'll
Sounds
have some
great.
Land. We won't be at the point where we're living together.
We'll put trailers on the land.
Yeah.
You have to put trailers on the land before you can build the stuff on the land. It's gonna be a process. But Doc can build his houses.
Doc.
His name is Dr. Lovenstein. He's a friend of Draco's and he can build us houses.
Okay. His name is Lovenstein and he's a doctor?
That's his Twitch name. It's not his actual name. Koya knew that, didn't he?
I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure.
We'll see what we land on.
Just throw him in here on low with the pan?
High.
High?
Medium. At least medium.
Medium?
Medium? How crazy.
Okay, where's the pan?
It's right there.
But seriously, since Ridley is willing to put in a tenth of that, if anyone else wants to seriously consider it, well, I'm down. Yeah, medium. Except for we're not cooking the meat on that, we're cooking the vegetables.
Sorry. Medium? Yes! Look at my kittens. Do you have any kittens? Where are the kittens? Oh, look. Oh, are you getting harangued?
Yeah.
Are people chasing Lily around?
Lily's getting harangued, but you
Oh,
can
look,
see her
she
over
won't
there.
even let me. Oh, it's okay.
And there's Cora.
Everyone's running all over the place.
Everyone is being harangued. It's a fun word to say, harangue. Enjoy that word. Hi, baby Cora. You wanna come over here? Yeah? You wanna come here? I'll pet you. I love you. No. How you guys doing? We are cooking dinner, and then we're gonna eat dinner together, and we're gonna talk to each other, because people still do that, apparently.
I heard.
We've heard that people still talk to each other. Where is this land you speak of? So I don't know 100% that that specific land is still available, but it was in southern Ontario. But Master Friendship was like, yeah, there's land around 250 acres for 100K. And then he said if we were serious about it, we could make it happen. Although I don't know if that was about the land or sneaking us over the border. But either way, he's gonna make it happen. Because we're sneaking into Canada. Don't tell anyone. It's a secret. We gonna be Canadians? We are gonna be Canadians. We have enough Canadian friends that we're gonna marry all the Canadians and become Canadians.
I mean, I can kind of tend to this one. I mean, I don't know if you have specifics other than letting a woman first. Once it's warm,
I'm not sure yet if Chambo's husband is Canadian. Oh yes, Winter Chaos. Someone's married Winter. Hello, Midori. Oh, it's Midori. Yes.
Hello
What's up,
Midori
Mr.
and Ridley,
Ridley?
as well as my finest dude Kuya.
Yeah.
Miss you guys, but happy 21 months of great times to the finest dude of dudes.
Thank you, HB. I'm cooking the veggies.
He's cooking the veggies. My only job is to hold kitties and entertain you guys. So that's what I'm doing.
Veggies.
They're having peppers and onions. From what I understand, he did get a citizenship. Okay, so Chambo, John, Jeremy, Draco, Winter, Manic. We've got 6 people that we can marry for Canadian citizenship.
Oh, whoa, wait, that's how we're doing this?
Well, that's one way we can do that.
Is that the easiest way?
I think that's the easiest way. I'm not really sure. I'm pretty sure that John and Chambo have been married a while, so I think it takes some time. Okay, I'll have a bottom, please. We'll figure out who you can go be with, Jocko. It's fine. Well, just because you live in the States, if you still have Canadian citizenship, it doesn't matter if you live in the States. You're still a citizen of Canada if you've got dual citizenship, which means that you could marry someone, and if we all move to Canada, then you're not in the States, then we become citizens. I've obviously thought about this a lot.
Oh, a lot. No, you don't come in here. I cook the vegetables. No kidding.
No kittens with the vegetables.
Cook the vegetables.
See, Winter, it's true. If you move back to Canada and you still have citizenship and then you marry somebody, then although I assume you'd probably marry your husband, well, you're already married to your husband, so you just get citizenship for your husband. But then he's available to give us citizenship later down the road, so good plan. I'm pretty sure they give us citizenship if we're rich. Are we rich, though? You think that we just buy land in Canada, they'll be like, okay, well, you can afford some land. We're just going to make you citizens. That's how it works. That's how Koya says it works. I'm not sure it works that way. I don't know how it works. We win the lottery. Do you play the lottery? Because we've been talking about winning this lottery for a long time. You can't win the lottery if you don't play the lottery. You're playing the lottery? Have you won it yet? Can you give us all your winnings? Because we haven't won yet. You play it. We've been playing and we haven't won, so somebody else needs to try or something. So I was going to have purple hair tomorrow. I'm not sure I'm still going to because Ridley's refusing to help. And when I say help, I mean he's just supervising to make sure that I get everything. I'm going to be doing all the work, but he doesn't want the responsibility of supervising. So he's talking to Mom DK, and Mom DK says that Koya's sister is a hairdresser. So now he's weighing, do I want to supervise or do I want to drive 5 hours round trip just so that I don't have to supervise? Because he's silly. So the purple hair may have to wait if he's refusing to help me with it. But there are plans in the works for purple hair now that the blue and the green have kind of faded away. Because I owe Neb purple hair. We must give Neb the things that he asked for. Pretty sure he threw like 500 biddies for it, so he gets it. Hello, Ridley.
I need time check.
Time check, it is 7:57.
I need at 8:02. I need to be told.
Okay, we are informing Ridley at 8:02 that it is 8:02. Which is 5 minutes from now. We're discussing how we're gonna marry everyone, all the Canadians, to get citizenship. We do also know a lot of other Canadians. If we put all the Canadians together, we can like fake marry everyone and get citizenship, I'm pretty sure. We know a lot of Canadians. I think Jocko would try to keep the Canadians though, and that's bad. Can't keep them. Jocko's checking if he has won the lottery.
Oh, good thing he's checking on that.
Yeah. I could win about $1.4 million tomorrow. You inform me if you win that $1.4 million. We hope that you do. I don't think we've been playing lately. You don't find it weird? I find it weird that in Europe, or probably everyone but us because we're dumb, instead of putting like 1.4, it's 1,4. That's weird.
One what?
Instead of 1.4, it's 1,4.
Oh, is that? Yeah, is that how you?
That's actually how you do it. Yeah, the rest of the world actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I do, I'll take off a year of work. Whoa. We do comma over here? Yeah. You're only going to take a year off work if you win the lottery? If you win the lottery, aren't we going to all move to Canada? And eventually try to pay you back? I thought that's why we're playing the lottery.
If anyone wins, they have to pay for everyone to move to Canada.
Yeah, that's how this works.
Yo, History Buff, thanks a lot. I hope you are chilling, man. I hope everyone is having a lovely Friday. In a little while, we're going to sit down and have a dinner. And
we're having a dinner with quesadillas.
I've lost thread of my, like, sort of ongoing interview questions and stuff. There are a few things that I'll ask you guys about, but we'll just have dinner.
Yeah, that sounds great. I like dinner.
Me and Ridley are going to play Undertale together.
Oh, right now?
No.
Okay.
That was a plan that we made. That's why I was talking to you about playing
DKC.
Yeah. You want to do that sometime?
Yeah, let's play DKC. I like DKC, especially number 2. But I'll play any of them.
Basically, anytime is fine with me. I've been doing stuff like that on Tuesday and Thursday nights. Ooh, burgers.
Tuesdays and Thursday nights are good.
Awesome.
My hubby is making burgers tonight. It's actually one thing he does well. So is he not a Canadian citizen because you guys don't live in Canada? Or does he get citizenship after being married to you for a certain amount of time?
When the thing goes.
2 minutes.
What?
What?
What did I lost?
Burgers are good. You were talking about Tuesday and Thursday nights are good. And I said those are good for me too.
Oh.
For DKC.
You noticed that I bought Among Us, but you didn't say anything about Stardew Valley.
I mean, I did see that you had Stardew Valley too. Stardew Valley is fun. I like playing Stardew Valley.
We might start doing that on like a week of the night.
Cool.
We'll see. There's a lot of things I'm starting to do. I'm feeling like, every now and again I go into I have to hide for a little while. And when I come out, I'm always like, let's make plans with everybody. So let's do it.
We can marry Winter Chaos's husband. He's also a dual citizen in Canada. And volunteering everyone's significant others.
See.
That's how this works. If I win the $62 million Euro jackpot, that's when we can move to Canada. If it's only the 1.4, he's just going to take a year off work.
1.4 isn't enough for all of us to go somewhere, really.
No, it's not.
Not to get set up, probably.
I mean, it depends.
Well,
it changes the options.
It would be his whole jackpot.
Right.
That's the thing. We'd take the whole thing.
Yeah.
We'd all
to build
have
our
to go
compound.
to a place and be able to make income, which is 10 times harder in this economy than it was before.
We're going to do it, though. We're going to move to Canada. We're all going to live together, and it'll be fun.
This is what you guys are funding with your cheers and subs. Actually, let me tell you, thank you, everyone. I'm going to post about this, but thank you, everyone, for allowing me to get my cat sterilized. That's what everyone's money went to this month.
Yay!
So thank you so much, everyone
much
that
does it
contributes. I don't know yet, but I think it's going to be like 300 or 400.
Because Jay donated 100.
1,000 bits is $10.
Okay, he donated 10. Yay!
But thank you anyway.
We love your $10.
Oh, I hate it when
nap.
well, you know what? I often wake up from the nap feeling like crap for about 20 minutes, and then I shake it off and have a coffee. Maybe sometimes I don't have a coffee, but I do feel like crap.
Oh, all right,
Oh, sorry. Is this okay, or should I get up?
Perfect.
When I yeah, thank you so much.
Fickle, we appreciate your 50 cents that goes towards the sterilizing of the cat so that there are not wild kitties.
We do not need more kitties at this point.
So both Lily and Preaker are fixed, I assume?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So it's more because she's outside all the time. We don't want those other boys to get to her.
Right. And I don't know if there are any around.
But there could
But
be.
I don't know. Right.
You don't
There's
want her to come
definitely
home one day.
There's one cat around here that looks like a wild cat. That looks
Hi,
like,
Lily.
yeah. What's she do? She just
walking in
creeps
the
up behind
kitchen.
us. I love
Yeah.
you guys.
She's so
My
cute.
kitties. Yo, thank you so much, Trickle Pickle. But yeah, thank you. It's awesome to be here. So thank you, everyone that supports this. But yeah, because of having this stream, I'm able to. You guys know what it's for. It's pot and cat food, but it includes vet bills and stuff like that. Thank you so much.
$5.
I don't mean to bring up. It's not a medical crisis. I'm not here going. My cat's gonna die of pregnancy. But
Hope this helps too.
It's
fuck,
very
man.
sweet.
Thank you so much. It's very sweet. It is awesome to be here. And this is the start of the month for me. I didn't do anything last week. I was all kinds of whatever. Let's not talk about it again. Let's talk about how great the preceding weeks.
The preceding weeks are gonna.
Preceding?
No.
The ensuing weeks. Let's talk about how great the ensuing weeks shall be.
Okay.
We're gonna play
Donkey Kong Country.
Donkey Kong Country. Which one? I finished the first one. You know what?
I'm partial to 2 and 3. In the order 2, 3, and 1 are my favorites. So 2's my favorite, then 3, and then 1.
Oh.
Yeah.
I like 1. I've never played 3.
Don't let her get out.
Oh God, is she nearby?
Yeah, she's right there.
Which one?
Lily.
Lily.
Terrified of me to
Yeah.
to make this.
Lily's pretty safe. If Preaker or Cora is sitting right there, knock. You know the ghost ropes? They go away. They're ropes that you climb on as Donkey Kong.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I can't. That's where I'm stuck.
Oh
in
no.
Donkey Kong Country 2.
Yeah, Donkey Kong Country 3, like, I played a lot as a kid, and because I wasn't very good at it, like, I never finished the game. I probably could now that I understand the game.
The games that you had as a kid is like really ends up being a big deal as far as what you end up liking.
Yeah. First is my fave, but it was also the only one I had as a kid. Yeah, I had all three as a
exactly.
kid.
That'll make
Yeah.
a big difference.
I had all three as a kid, but I had the second one on the Game Boy.
Are you checking on the veggies? Should I check on the veggies?
Yeah, just turn the heat up.
Up. Okay, he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, he knows what he's doing.
He's
No.
gonna reduce those veggies.
So I had the second one also on the Game Boy, so I could take it places.
Oh man, those are
So-
really good ports for the original fucking Game Boy.
Oh yeah, so like
I've shown them. They're fucking. It's crazy how good they are.
right, like so I did that as a kid. So like I took the second one everywhere and just played.
Man, I want to play the first one. I'm not set up to do anything right now. Well, there's some extra furniture.
I need 5 minutes on the clock.
I should like just get rid of this couch entirely.
'Kay.
But I need a shelving unit instead.
802 is when I went out.
Yeah,
Yes.
and now it's 8:06.
Where the fuck did 4 minutes go?
You were gone for like 4 minutes, and then you checked that?
jabbering, and there was
So
things going on.
It probably took you a minute to get to and from there, and then you did stuff with it. So that probably took 2, and then you went over there. I don't know. You used minutes.
yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
It's totally fine.
Yeah, I
I'm
want to
so-
say that 3 was actually the one I played most as a kid, but because it is, I feel like it's a little bit more, I wouldn't say complicated, but convoluted sometimes what you do in the third one, that I never, like, finished it.
I don't want to wake Krika up. I don't know what
You can
core
reach
is.
down and pet him.
Yeah, he won't wake up if you
You
pet
could
him.
hand me. Prika is getting pet right now, Exploded Head. You could hand me Cora probably.
Yeah, if you can find her.
She's behind you.
Oh, Jesus, wait.
You don't want to disturb her?
No, they're so cute.
He is petting a kitty. We've pet so many kitties today, and they're all asleep now. I'll show you Lily, but she's mad at me.
She's very mad. DKC is
I got
3 is your
trapped by the
favorite?
thing.
See, I like that one. I just feel like when I was younger, like,
There's
I
a rip in the
had
floor where I get trapped.
trouble with it. Like, as an adult, I think it's definitely very good. Look, there's
She's even
Lilith.
hiding. She's even hiding behind that other chair.
She is there, though.
Would it be funny if there were no cats the whole time? It was all fake.
All fake. Oh, she's so happy that she's getting pet. Look at the pet. Oh, yeah.
Sorry, you're so scared of everyone. She gets jumpy when there are people.
Yeah. She did very well, though. It took her a long time before she decided to jump off the couch after I was there. I really want to play Bubsy again. Is that bad?
Oh, yes, that's bad. No, I'll do it with you, man. Me and Exploded are gonna, on Sunday, we're gonna record some gameplay together.
Sounds fun.
We can check on Bubsy, we can do whatever.
You can do Bubsy, you can do whatever. There's gonna be some Stardew, it sounds like, at some point. Maybe some Among Us. Who knows? I'm addicted to Among Us right now. Super addicted.
You definitely played Town of Salem, right?
I did, yeah. I really enjoyed Town of Salem.
I wonder if we'll ever get enough people together ever again to do, like, IRL werewolves.
Oh man, I bet you we will.
You think so? I've honestly been contemplating, what if we're never allowed to, like, gather? What if everyone is diseased forever?
So
And we never gather again or travel? What if it gets worse? What if we have to be trapped in our homes forever?
well, no, then we move to Canada, we make our own land, and we're all
the
quarantined.
commune,
Yeah,
yes.
then we get quarantined together.
Okay.
That's how we do it.
And there will be, hopefully, no imposters among us
Oh, yeah.
while this is happening.
Among Us is so good. Yeah, I
Are the
really
veggies
enjoy it.
doing good? Ah!
Careful,
I'm
don't.
being so bad. There's different things all over the place.
The group I play Werewolf with is basically Plague and exclusive. So I remember one of the first times I ever played Werewolf. It was at one of my friends'. I don't know what birthday it was. We were still in high school, and there were about 30 of us, and it was a really good time. Like in person, it was cool.
Yeah, it's fun when everyone is sitting around the table and accusing one another of murder. Wait, what was fun yesterday? Oh, or were you talking about Among Us and such?
Yes, Winter played Among Us with us yesterday.
I still have not played it. I have it. I own it now. It's installed. We're not doing D&D tomorrow, so I'll keep an eye on what you guys are doing.
I believe Toby is doing it between 4:30 and 5 start time.
Okay.
Eastern.
And
so.
I might be doing SM64, like I said.
Right, like we talked about.
It's really, it's amazing. Yeah. I mean, really, part of the problem is that I've cut off half the room in the first place, you know? It's already a little maze if you want to, like, see around the room.
Yeah, let's show them the maze.
Like, so if you come in, first of all, that couch is just making this little entryway into two hallways. One, which is basically the cat feeding room. And then, like, here's, like, all my shit. That's where I sit. And this is what's on the TV right now. Look, it's you guys. You guys are on TV.
Woo!
But if you can see, like, behind there's a little corridor. And normally I can get to it because I moved my desk so that... But that other desk is doing nothing except holding up a dead TV that I might use as a lamp sometime. And then, like, you come around... So I have to, like, come around here. I basically cut this room in half if I want to go out, which is the only door right now because the front door is strapped shut so the cats don't escape. All kinds of shit is happening.
There's shenanigans happening.
Can we see Lily?
Yes, we can.
Look at her pointy ears! What's up? Happy Friday night. Happy Friday night, Midori. Midori and Ridley, thank you so much for coming and visiting me.
I am so glad we
Spirit
did.
Island is cool.
I like Spirit Island.
What else? What is a good video game? Corpse game? What?
I don't even know what you were trying to say.
Board game.
Oh, board game. Okay, you
that
said
I've never heard of. I don't know what. I don't know why I was thinking about corpses. No reason.
we're talking about Among Us and killing people.
Yeah, I guess so.
You were
Among
very
Us
close
is
to killing
definitely a
everyone.
corpse game. But anyway, the other result of all of this is that Ridley can't walk past me to go through the labyrinth to get out to the grill. Wait, are you done grilling?
Yeah, we're done grilling.
You turned it off and stuff? You're smart.
Propane tank is off. Burners are off.
That's awesome.
Just needs to be covered.
Oh, do you need any help now? Is it time to prepare the things?
No, I'm still shredding chicken, and then I need to...
This is awesome.
Yeah. So we're turning the grilled chicken into shredded chicken. Do we want to?
I don't want to fuck with this
for
this
stream?
extension cord right now. Sure.
So stream the shredded grilled chicken.
Here's the
9 minutes
protein.
on the grill.
Yeah, what
and
are
then
the
you get
instructions?
shredded grilled chicken. And I use shredded grilled chicken in nachos and quesadillas and pasta.
It's his favorite protein.
Yeah, it's the easiest one to make.
And it's like the only one that I consistently eat that he also eats. So I eat a lot of fish, but he doesn't like fish.
I am excited for quesadilla.
Oh, I love quesadillas.
This is awesome. If there's even another bag of cheese in there, Ridley, if you want to go ham on the cheese. I don't know. I wanted whatever you think is correct. You know what I mean?
You guys could go as ham on the cheeses you want.
I will make yours the cheesiest, Kuya.
Well, don't make mine the cheesy. Don't go crazy. One time, someone came into the Dunkin' Donuts and he was like, "Put so much butter on this thing. Put so much butter on this thing that it's like dripping." And I put so much butter on his thing that he was upset. So don't make mine so cheesy.
But he gets upset.
Don't think that you are funny, please. That's what I'm asking you. Don't think that you're being very funny while you make my dinner. No dinner jokes. I would love to do a bad game series. We can do Bubsy. Is the fighting game bad? I don't even know anything about it.
Oh, he's got
Awesome.
many ideas.
That's great. I can't wait to do it. Yeah, I want to do a lot of We're gonna do a lot more Let's Play stuff. I still have so much stuff recorded that I have not even done anything with. Like, it's ridiculous at this point. Like, even tonight, like Friday nights, I'm supposed, I want to be set up to show videos and then show edited material after talking and stuff. And
Right.
this is the first time I had something. The past three, totally unprepared. It's been a shit couple. I don't even know what happened. I don't even know why the past weeks. Well, first of all, I don't want to blame Dracon. I'm not blaming Dracon at all. But after Dracon, I just couldn't sleep. I had been up late, several nights, and it just threw my whole.
We
thing.
crashed after Dracon for a
Yeah.
couple days. Yeah.
So and then it takes me a while to get back on, to get my circadian rhythm in line.
It may or may not be Bubsy 3D.
Oh no! I think that might be on PS Now. I might be able to play that. We might be able to play that tonight.
Oh boy.
It might not be Bubsy. No, it's the new one. They made a new one.
Gotcha.
But I feel like I have Bubsy 3D available to me in some fashion. Maybe not. We could figure it out for sure. I'll play every Bubsy game. I don't give a fuck. I said I was going to play every video game, so at some point it'll be that furry fuck man's fucking turn.
I really enjoy watching Draco play Friday the 13th every time it comes up on Whip It
That's
Out.
awesome. That is on my list of things to learn. Does he know?
The NAS?
Yeah, does he know anything about it yet? Has he figured anything out?
He's figured some things out, but he
It's
doesn't.
impossible. It's impossibly obtuse, unapproachable for years.
Yeah.
You can't
He
you have
keeps
to,
on thinking that he's gonna win. He's not close yet.
Do you know if he's close or not?
Oh, I do. He's not. I know.
You know how it works?
Oh yes, I know how it works.
You do?
I do. I know the secrets of Friday the 13th.
Don't spoil it.
I mean, I do want to play. No, I want to. I want someone to teach me. I want to learn the ways. I want like a master. So like, I do want to do Donkey Kong with you.
Yeah.
But we might have just stumbled upon what I want to do.
So now we want to do
really
Friday.
know how to play Friday the 13th?
I mean, I'm not good at it, but I know the objective, and I know how to achieve the objective.
About that game, Ridley, when we talked and I recorded you recently?
No.
I didn't ask you about the Friday the 13th NES game?
No, you would not have thought to ask me, and I don't know anything
He hates
about
NES games.
it other than Dory knows the answers.
Well, I asked you about Friday the 13th. I was asking people about that game in particular, and I haven't spoken to you recently, or I mean, not like.
Ask me about it. I also wouldn't have anything to say about it, other than Dory knows the answer.
I didn't know anyone knew the answer.
I know the
All
answer.
right, we're gonna do. I want to learn it. I want to figure out how to do that stupid game. I have so much Friday the 13th material, like recorded and talking to people about it, and like I always even sometimes I ask like Ridley, and he's like, I don't know, I don't really watch.
Yeah.
You know? But like, I have a lot of comments on. I have a lot of recorded shit.
I know how to do it. I have never actually successfully done it. It is
Fair.
hard.
Fair.
So
it's
like,
hard even if you know, because
yeah, it's hard
not
if you
even
know
like-
the answer.
It's not even like knowing the answer to like a hard puzzle or a stupid dungeon. Like it's, I mean, it might even be comparable to the first water temple, because how the fuck do you? But no, it's not even like the game mechanics are not even clearly laid out. Like how your objective is not laid out. Oh, that's next month, like November. November's still fine. It would be great if it was October. I gotta go to the Halloween store and get some costumes and things.
Are they still doing that this year?
I don't even, like a Halloween store or costumes. I don't know if there's a Halloween store. There was not very much pumpkin spice flavored things in the grocery store.
There's a whole end cap of random pumpkin spice things in Hannaford's.
Fuck.
Like new this year, pumpkin spice, whatchamacallit.
Macaroni and cheese.
No, but there is Cheeto macaroni and cheese. Did you know that? Cheeto brand macaroni and cheese. 3 of them.
Why does that... Wait, 3 varieties?
3 varieties. There's like the regular, the flaming hot, and the jalapeno.
Why does that sound like you would be selling your soul? I mean, I'm definitely gonna try the flaming hot. But why does that sound like so unwholesome?
Because it is.
So unwholesome.
Is it just a bag of Cheetos powder?
Yeah.
Flaming hot. Yeah, that's definitely what I would like to have, my macaroni and cheese. I've been eating Takis like fucking Light Turner's Babadook chugs apples. Do you know who Light Turner is? Good.
So I had a friend that had the regular one and said that like it was good, but like she was expecting more Cheeto flavor, and it just kind of was mac and cheese that was a little different. Yeah. Speaking of flaming hot, I'm eating some flaming hot dill pickle chips.
That sounds awesome. I wish I had chips. I usually do. We were focused on buying ingredients and sauces.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sleep tonight, I can tell you that.
Woo!
I've kind of been getting I've been getting back to my fucking swerve or whatever. The cheap toe flavor. Always go for the top shelf toe. You want an expensive toe if you're using toe as your protein
for sure
in your meal. Cheap toe, you can leave it on a little longer. Do you know about the kid who found the toe in his garden? You do?
I don't.
Oh, so he brings it in to his mother. And she's like, that looks like a delicious toe. This is not just a cheap toe. This is a free toe. You don't get a free... I don't know. Free toe is different. It might be like... You don't know if it's cheap or high quality, really. He found it in the garden. It was like growing out of the ground, I guess, like a mushroom. And so mom chunks... There's some meat on the toe. So she chops it up and throws it in the stew. They don't have that much meat. And they all eat stew for dinner. And then in the middle of the night, as the child is lying awake with his tummy gurgling because of the free toe bubbling around with the day-old broccoli and whatever other shit was in the stew, he hears out in the forest, "Who's got my toe?" You don't know about this kid?
Mm-mm.
They didn't tell you about this kid?
They didn't tell me about the kid.
Yeah, Toxic. Did this happen? Are you the kid?
Hi, Mumble Butt.
And he hears the voice coming closer and closer through the woods, closer to the house.
So basically,
who's got my toe?
So basically, Winter is saying just make Kraft mac and cheese and crush up Cheetos.
Would that be a better idea? I mean, that almost sounds
better because then you have the crunchiness.
Would they stay crunchy, or would they turn into some kind of
mush?
Would they dissolve into some kind of horrible scabby? Supernatural men in hockey masks. I mean, it does seem that way. I don't think you generally get out of it with most of the kids alive. Wait, this is something you've done, Winter Chaos? This is your recommended thing? But like, I mean, I think that it must be like, it's super heroic to finish the game with one kid left. I think it's meant to be like the movies. You're gonna lose a couple kids.
Oh yeah, you're definitely gonna lose some kids.
Yeah.
I don't think you can avoid that. So much did you hug the Cora's mitts? I hugged the Cora's so much. She's sleeping over there and doesn't really want to be held.
All the kitties are snoozing. They're being so cute.
Yeah, they're all snoozing, but I did get to hold Cora for a while, and she was purring into the microphone. You could hear.
I cannot wait to eat what Ridley is making. Holy shit. Do you need any help? Do you need anything?
I need a vessel to have Ridori try the sauce to see if she will like it.
Oh, like a mug?
Spoon.
Oh, the spoons are in the spoons are all in, everything in the dishwasher is clean, really.
Okay.
So, a spoon or a mug is in the dishwasher. Right, which you are using as a counter.
Is it George in the NES game the absolute worst? I think George is the worst. Speaking of kitties, I finally found a plugin to make a Hilo button.
A Hilo button?
I didn't even need a plugin. Like, literally all I do is do exclamation point Hilo and then have it hit enter after you hit the button, and you just do that in his chat. You don't need a plugin.
Oh, so just press a button and it automatically macros Hilo.
Yeah.
I mean, you can, yeah.
You could do a plugin, but for sure, but you could do it without a plugin.
Now,
what is the worst
I
game
think
ever
that Toxic
created?
knows my answer. I think he knows my answer.
Is it Link to the Past?
No.
Okay.
But I would like you to answer first, just to, you know.
What do I think the worst game ever
Yeah.
created?
I'm pretty sure he's got to know my answer. He may have forgotten, but
I honestly don't know.
no.
I don't know what the worst game
Can you
ever
even
made.
think of a game that you really, honestly, just didn't enjoy? Because it's rare. Well, it's not. Well, I used to be much more cynical and shitty, kind of. I used to go, oh, fuck this game. Well, I still say that all the time.
Yeah.
But
I say that, but I don't like usually mean it. Like,
There's a couple games I honestly do not like. Outlast 2 is among them. I did not have fun. There's a couple. Yeah, I should put together top 5 or so. So the jury's out?
jury's out.
Ridley?
Yeah.
Worst game ever.
Denied Dr. Jekyll and Dr. Hyde.
Is it Dr. Jekyll and Dr. Hyde? Or this is not a quiz. You want me to taste
Sorry.
that?
I want you to taste it too.
This is just your opinion. I don't think that game is the worst one. I know what game I think is the worst one. It's not that.
There's so many to choose from.
You think there are lots of bad games. She
Yeah.
thinks that but objectively unenjoyable. Dave says Super Metroid. Oh my. Oh my. Dave is coming out with the fucking hot takes.
He's just picking the games that Ridley likes.
I like
Yeah.
You like it?
I don't think I like it just for eating, but it's not spicy and I enjoy the taste.
Okay.
It's just weird eating it off a spoon.
Do you want it on your quesadilla?
I want it on my quesadilla, not a
Awesome.
spoon.
Lost the game from middle school or like Lost via Domo? Lost via Domo rules.
Spirit Island, no.
Use this sauce for everything?
Sounds great to me.
Alright.
Are you having him try it, or you just gotta?
You want me to just use it or you want to try it first?
Oh, I'm into it. I'm into sauce.
You're into sauce?
Give me the sauce.
Alright.
All right, wow, Dr. Mario. Wow, mine's not even on there.
you
Superman 64. No, I mean,
Oh,
that's not
you
what I
just
meant.
Yeah, he just went. Just put it on there.
Yeah, Lost via Domo. Via Domo, via Domos.
Wow.
Power Glove is
Dr.
pretty
Mario.
bad. WoW is bad. Dr. Mario, I can dig. 64, I've never played. The Forest, I don't know about. Metroid Prime 2, I know about it, but
I'm sure there are a lot of games that I don't know about that I wouldn't like.
probably.
But like, I tend to play games that I like, and if I think I might not like it, I don't play it. But then I don't know if I don't like it if I don't play it.
It almost feels like there's. It almost feels like I didn't quite unpack all of that, but I get. I won't know if I don't like it if I don't play it, but I haven't played it, so I don't know if I don't like it. But if I don't like it, then anyway. I'm sorry. I don't mean to make fun of.
It's a circle for sure.
Two things. MVP worst game ever is toss up between Battletoads, and there we go. I'm interested that Full Speed Toxicity did not mention Super Mario Brothers 3. I'm interested that has not been mentioned at all. However, and he may not know that that is the worst game of all time.
Really?
But objectively, hands down, this is not a matter of opinion. I can prove with facts and logic. I'll sit there in the park with a sign that says "Debate me" like that asshole. The worst game ever created is SG&G.
What's SG&G?
Super Ghosts and Goblins.
Hard one to argue with you.
I know it. I know it like I know the sky is blue most of the time.
I love Super
I
Mario
know it
Brothers
like the
3.
earth below me. I know it like, I will believe that until the mountains blow in the wind like leaves and the sun rises. Where does the sun rise?
In the East.
So in the west.
Yeah, I like Super Mario Brothers 3. That was one of the first games that
He hates that fish.
Yeah, that was one of the first games that my older sister taught me when
Yeah, the
I was
worst
younger.
game is Shade. Wow, why do I keep calling it Raid Shadow Legends or Shop Titans? Those are the worst games ever, those two. And Candy Crush.
I must have used up all my mobile data until the 15th, but it was nice to see you. Oh, you have limited data?
No.
I have unlimited data.
Until the 15th. Well,
Bye, we'll miss you.
I hope. Does that mean we're not going to see you until the 15th?
Are we not going to see you
Have a
till the
good time,
15th?
Pickle Pickle.
Well, no, because
We'll be on Discord.
do you have
Oh,
Wi-Fi?
but that's on his mobile.
Yeah, you have
That's
like
on his
Wi-Fi,
phone.
right?
Yeah.
He doesn't have a computer,
Oh no.
but I assume he has Wi-Fi. It's 2020, fickle, unlimited plans exist.
Hopefully we will see you, Fickle. Thank you so much, and yeah,
It was lovely seeing you.
always awesome hanging out with everybody.
You're usually alright with one quesadilla, right?
Yes. In fact, I usually cannot eat a full quesadilla. If you fold it in half, I'll eat the whole thing, but if you make me the stacked one, I can't eat the whole one. So make me a half one.
I can't wait for this. This is awesome.
Baby, look at this.
What is that?
It's an Animal Crossing like skin and controller thing. Miss Arias, look, she got like a little like dock and stuff for Animal Crossing.
Isn't that a whole ass Switch?
It might be a whole
That
ass
is a
switch.
whole ass switch.
Why does she need a whole ass switch? I thought she had a switch.
But that's an awesome whole ass switch.
She has a whole ass switch.
That's like the one you want if you're gonna have a whole ass switch.
It needs to be an Animal Crossing whole ass switch.
Whoa, that's like the real shit.
Yeah, what did you
I don't fucking know what you eat.
quesadilla?
I had the most. You had the most unhealthy burger. The most unhealthy burger tonight because Merca. I can't do that. I get sick. Oh, are we eating dinner already? Man, it's dinner time, guys. Look at this food. It's dinner time. Whole ass switch, not a half ass. Yeah, we don't half ass. Oh, they released an Animal Crossing switch. Okay, so Miss Aries got an Animal Crossing switch. Oh, it's hot. I must go get my drink. It's very hot. Midori can only eat one quesadilla if it's folded in half because she's not supposed to eat all that much food at the same time. I gotta, like, eat more a day, but less food every time I eat. I half-ass all the time, daily. I'll be back. I'm gonna go grab a drink. So the boys are doing roasted pepper wraps, and I am doing just whole wheat. No, there's no ASMR. We're having food time. We're having food time table stream. And this is my Starbucks. And it is green tea lemonade with kiwi inclusion. And only 1 pump of sugar. Futon? Where's Futon? You also got Starbucks. What'd you get from Starbucks? Am I allowed to bite this? Do I have to wait for everyone for dinner? Is this a formal dinner? I'm gonna wait for Kuya to let me know if we're eating.
If you got 'em.
What about eating? Do we eat if we got them?
Eat 'em if you got 'em.
Eat them if we got them. So that means I get to bite this. Mm-mm. Thank you, Twitch, for watching us eat food. Let's eat food now. The end. Oh, food time. You thought you heard futon.
Do you know how to say grace?
I do.
I mean, what do you say?
Well, it depends.
I feel like if I really tried, I might. Is it the Lord's Prayer?
I was
Give us
raised
this-
Catholic. Yeah,
yeah.
I was raised Catholic.
Okay.
So if I were to say grace, it'd be the Lord's Prayer.
We're not making fun of anyone.
We're not. Like, I was raised Catholic. I don't follow
grandma
Catholicism anymore. Yeah. Honey, I said
know-
it
you know it
every
for sure?
day, many times a day, for 12
Well, that is a
plus years of my
complicated
life.
coffee, but I would like one. Okay.
Oh, no, I don't. We don't say the Lord's Prayer. There's another prayer that we do when we eat.
Oh, it's not Our Father
No.
who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
I mean, that is the Lord's Prayer, but we don't do
That's
that.
not what you say before you eat. That's what my grandmother said.
We do. We did something else.
Do you
I'm
remember it?
spiritual. Yeah, it's bless the Lord for the. No, I don't remember right now. I'm gonna eat my food and then
You know
I'm
what?
gonna
I'm
think
sorry.
about it.
I don't mean to be quizzing you
I'm gonna
about
think-
your upbringing. Yeah, rub a dub dub. Thanks for the grub.
Yeah.
Right. Our
Oh.
Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil.
Yes.
Is that it?
That's it.
Fuck yeah!
Holy cow. that
Whoa,
thing's
look at the big
massive.
brain on Koya. Yo, Ridley, thank you so much. Should I have a knife?
You might want one that came out a little bit big.
It's awesome. It's like the sickest ass taco I've ever seen. And you know I've had some sick ass tacos. Look at that shit. It's the size of my face. Yeah, I'm gonna get a knife. Woo! Little tiny baby. All my babies are around.
All the
This is
babies
awesome.
are around.
That's my favorite. My favorite is when all the kitties are nearby. Yeah, this is figure food. Like, I mean, it kind of like... I almost like... There's too much stuff in it, but I almost do want to just pick it up like a taco. Ah. It's too big for the plate. I don't even know if I start anywhere, it's going to be... Oh, maybe I could cut it in half. This is awesome, Ridley. Thank you so much.
I've created a lot of dishes.
Oh, no. Where's my bib? I don't want to have food beard on. Yo, I watched the video of me eating that pizza and I was kind of grossed out with my own behavior.
So,
Yes, ma'am.
I don't remember all of it because at this point, whenever I say it, it's when I'm at my parents' house and we're having dinner, and I usually just mumble it. And I think that for the last 5 years that we were doing it and I was living with them, I was just mumbling the words. So I don't really know all the words. It's just I kind of faked it for a while. Which is nicer than my sisters. My sisters just sit there and quietly wait to eat. I at least participate even though it's faking, so I don't know which one's actually better.
Yeah, so, yeah, I mean, I've said it a couple times today,
This
but
much chicken that needs to...
get reabsorbed into, what do the Borg do? They assimilate people. But yeah, I have been trying to do some kind of talk or some kind of thing Friday nights. This is People Still Talk. Like I mentioned before, I've been really unprepared. Hopefully, or maybe, or who cares? A big part of what this show is about is throwing all plans out the window. Maybe the show should be called I Can't Believe People Still Make Plans. All right. Because a lot of people, like, don't. I feel like maybe you guys are just on the tip of it. A lot of people, like...
This many peppers and onions that we'll have to eat. So we have a little bit of chicken, a little bit of peppers and onions left, Kuya.
I feel like, and I'm not making fun of anyone, but I feel like people in their 20s, like, just have had, like, instant communication their whole lives and just don't feel like they need to make plans. Like, they can just always get in touch with whoever they're going to do something with immediately. And it's like, yeah.
For sure.
I don't know. To some extent, but you know what? That's what we're going to do. I'm going to make less plans. We're going to do some things. You made plans once, and that was the last time, yeah. So some stuff will be, you know, and really, I'll tell you what, I'm going to plan to take the few times on my schedule that I have blocked off to actually work on editing some stuff, and I plan to have some different kinds of content, because lately, I've just been playing Dark Cloud, goddammit. Fucking Toxic's fault.
I mean, I remember when, you know, we were kids and, you know, we didn't have cell phones. So if you wanted to see your friend, it had to be like a whole thing.
Oh my god.
And then they had to come to your door and they had to knock.
You'd call them and sometimes no one would even answer the phone.
Yeah. And there was no way to get back.
Sometimes it would be like someone you didn't even know. Sometimes their grandparent. Or some, you know, whoever, their scary older brother or something would answer the phone and be a dick.
My sister would answer the phone for me and be like, she's not gonna talk to you. She's busy. And I'm just like, wow, you're a dick.
Yeah, there was all kinds of awful shenanigans that would go on because you had to, like, talk to your girlfriend's sister on the phone and she was mad at you. Maybe that might not have happened to you. I mean,
or my younger sister would pick up the phone and then she would, like, try to talk to them. How are you? I don't want to talk to you.
Do you want to sit down? I mean, what needs to move?
I'm not sure.
Like if I stand the microphone up and then... Like, can you come and slip through if this is like here and... I'll stick it... I'm not going to stick it in your face.
Riz is a giant.
So, welcome, Ridley and Midori. Thank you so much. Oh my, I can't believe that you have cooked this meal for us. This is super bombastic.
So like we were explaining earlier, when we go places, we offer to cook because my health concerns are so numerous and complicated that it just is easier to be like, I have health things, let us cook, and then we know that it's good for me.
And it doesn't necessarily mean... Oh, good, I get a camera now.
Yeah, there you go.
And it doesn't necessarily mean that it has to be complicated, and it doesn't necessarily mean that it isn't good, right? Like the
This isn't crazy. This is not crazy complicated. It's super good. I am so into this. I had the first fast food since 2019. The other day, and it was Taco Bell. And I don't know. I guess it was. I guess it was okay. I don't know. I'm not as excited about fast food as maybe I once was in my life.
Same.
But it was fun to go out and get Taco Bell. I have not gone out to get fast food this year. I really want chicken nuggets. Oh, maybe I'll go out again.
I think food
This is so awesome.
is inherently more exciting when you're a kid because you're hungry all the damn time.
Uh-huh.
But I just fed you an
And you're
hour
also
ago.
just
It's like,
a
yeah,
little
but I'm
kid with no attention span, just going bouncing around.
I'm
drinking
hungry.
full of
Feed
soda.
me. Chicken nuggets taste good.
Oh my god, I want chicken nuggets, chicken McNuggets specifically.
Can't have chicken nuggets. Well, you can. I can't.
You cannot? Fried food or because of...
The breading and fried food.
Oh, you avoid bread as well?
Has to be whole wheat. Well, it doesn't have to be, but in order to be healthy, it has to be whole grains. So no white rice, no white bread.
Man, there's lots of things you cannot eat.
I can eat all of them. I'm just going to be sick afterwards.
Oh, well, we don't... And clearly, you don't want to be
that.
sick.
Right. So, like, I can eat whatever I want. I just have to accept that there are consequences for eating a lot of stuff.
Describe the flavors and textures. The tortilla is crisp, and the peppers and onions are just very properly wilted. And yeah, you know, the chicken kind of ties it together. There's a little bit of cheese in there. I love onions. This is full of onions and peppers. Can you see what camera am I even on? Any camera anymore? Who cares? It's fucking awesome, Toxic. I ate half of that onion this morning with my chili, which is why I've been farting all day. And now I'm going to eat this and fart until Sunday night. Exploded Ed is going to have to sit and listen to me farting while we're playing
And this is
Bubsy
soy
3D.
ginger.
Yeah, this is the experimental sauce.
So yeah, we tried the experimental sauce. It's soy ginger. So
Man, yeah.
the sauce, like the
I can tell,
soy,
though.
isn't like super salty. And it's kind of like
It's
a creamy
super awesome.
sauce. Yeah, it's real good. I'm all about like soy and ginger, although I don't do so much actual soy anymore, like just soy sauce. I do liquid aminos, which is still made from soybeans, but the concentration of salt is less. Because sodium is a problem. Basically everything's a problem, but like, this is delicious.
It is awesome. Something I wanted to ask you, Midori, is what would you normally be doing on Friday night? And what kind of... You got a couple nights during the week that you have scheduled things that you do.
Friday night is one of them. Friday nights are from...
Yo, can I get a
7
shout out to V1 Valve and Earth?
Yeah, so V1 Valve and Earth and we have some other people that have been joining us. Specifically, Supergen has been doing it every week. Neb has been also around. We do 7 Days to Die from 7 Eastern to 10 Eastern. And then at that point, I usually shut off my stream, go over to Draco West, and me and
Shout out all these people, if you want to. I don't even know how many people are here or what's going on, but thank you for being here. It's awesome to be here.
And then Draco and Dystar and myself play RimWorld.
What's that like?
RimWorld is awesome. I really enjoy RimWorld. So,
Is it like Stardew?
it's a little like Stardew, yeah. So the difference being is that you have colonists that like can join you and you can like name those people. So like we name them after people in stream.
Is that the one where I pooped in the water? Oh no, that was something about oxygen.
I don't think you pooped in water.
Don't run out of oxygen or something.
And I'm sorry, I spilled a little sauce on the tablecloth.
I don't care.
Okay, I'm just letting you
Is
know.
that is it this tablecloth is really it is
No.
a tablecloth?
It's
No.
not. I just feel the need
but I
to say
meant, like-
sorry.
But
No,
I meant,
it's like a
not-
screen. It's
Oh, it is. It's a thing that you put a green screen in.
It's so the green screen kit that we bought with the idea that we'd both have a screen behind us.
Yes, but you thought it would be green on. It was not green on both sides or
with
something.
green,
Crap, I'm getting shit on it now too.
came
It's
with
fine.
green, white, and black.
Vodka fingers.
And black is worthless as a backdrop. and
Mid's likes
white
burning things.
is worthless as a
So
backdrop.
this is a backdrop, but did it come with a rack, like a?
It came with the
bar?
rack and the
Okay.
lighting and all that. So like,
Oh man, that's
I'm
pretty
gonna
nice.
buy another. Excuse me, I'm gonna buy another green sheet to go on my side, and the intention is to
Wait,
get
was it only green on one side?
it's green on both sides, but it came with a green, a white, and a black drop. And the white drop is useless to me, so like, it's covering the table until I can get like a table game mat for this table.
so
I guess the real question I'm asking is, aren't you guys back to back?
yeah. So I know what you're asking.
So that's why. Why do you need another green
It's
screen?
not big enough to go from the.
No, that's not it.
Well, why do we do it that way?
Because I have to dampen sound, I put a foam mattress cover in between the two drops. So that way, if she gets loud, my mic doesn't pick it up and vice versa.
Very professional.
And it worked out really well for Dracon, but it meant that one side was basically not really a drop. So Midori looked all professional during Dracon, and Ridley looked like his room was a white wrinkly mess.
It was very funny. You had like the laundry hanging up.
Mm-hmm.
Do you do any?
really
Is there
good.
any other weekly things that you do?
So on Wednesdays, but it's been like 3 Wednesdays now, but not by choice. But Jess and I have been playing A Hat in Time on Wednesdays.
Oh yeah. Do you want more meat or?
I'm basically at my limit for what I'm
I
allowed.
feel so fucking awesome.
I'm happy and I'm full because I've been eating less and less every time I eat, that I don't need to eat a bunch at one meal because I just split it into a bunch of meals because it's better. But yeah, so Jess and I have been playing A Hat in Time, which I
Is
have
it like
never
Mario
played.
Odyssey?
Kinda.
Do you possess guys?
No, you do not possess
Okay.
guys.
But
But you can throw a hat. Yeah, you throw a hat.
All right. Is it multiplayer, or are you just playing alongside one another?
So we're doing co-op, so you can play multiplayer, but it sounds like the multiplayer is kind of weird.
Okay.
So we've been doing where I do the remote play
Okay.
and then start co-op. And so we're doing the co-op within the remote play. So it's like side by side. Because otherwise, if you do like multiplayer, I think it ends up just being like you're both in the world, but like it's weird. The co-op is like that we get to play alongside, and the nice thing about the split screen co-op is that like even when I die, which happens a lot, you can still see Jess playing.
Right.
great.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
So last week we had technical difficulties. When I was trying to stream it, we were dropping frames like crazy. Well, I was dropping frames.
I don't know if it's that time of year in New England or what, or if I honestly have no idea, but it does seem to come like seasonally or something.
So yeah, I was having a lot of trouble, and I love these plates. I love these plates so much. We even went to like Pier 1. I was hoping to like find plates like it.
These are from Pier 1.
I know, that's why we went.
Oh.
I go every time that I can convince them because I hope that something like this will appear, but they're like going out of business. And
My
crap.
plates all have delightful sea creatures.
It's very cute. And then Sunday I do Zelda with everyone. So it's really right now only those 3 days, the Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday.
I wish I could play Zelda with you guys.
I know, we don't like Zelda anymore.
I can't.
Zelda burnout?
Very, very, very hardcore. I'm honestly grieving for like the game that I once knew that I could play like every year or so. And
Zelda
have
is
to
fun.
figure
Yeah,
out
Winter
over again.
Chaos has been joining us for Zelda. It's been a lot of fun.
Zelda is fun. I miss everyone, but that game drove me crazy.
People overdid it. I'm not gonna lie.
It
I
was
feel
a
like
lot.
it's all I did for 100 years.
We did a lot of it.
Do you like the Friday the 13th movies?
Oh no, I hate horror movies. I'm terrified
Yeah?
of them. Oh yeah,
But you learned the video game. Did you learn it as a young lady?
I did.
Because you had no other video game to play, or because it was one of the few that you had?
It was one of the few I had,
Okay, yeah.
and it's actually quite funny
I
because
love that you learned this because you had to, and you're going to teach me. This is what I've been looking for. I've been looking for someone to be a pupil to, a teacher. What's it called? The guy that teaches karate, a sensei.
So I'm not sure if this is still. I think that the ROM that like you can get online, they fixed it. But did you know that in the original game, if you were to go left on the screen on the map, it shows you going right? In the Friday the 13th game, the map is backwards.
Really?
I don't know if I think there are some ROMs that fix it. I'm not sure if all ROMs do. But yeah, you're like,
That's
I'm gonna go to the
funny.
house, and I don't know.
God.
I don't know if
Just
that
to
was a
make it
mistake.
even harder and
Yeah,
worse.
I don't know if it was a mistake or if they're like, we're gonna like make these people think that they're doing the right thing, and then they're gonna look at the map and go, why am I farther away and not closer? But yeah, it's totally a thing.
It sounds like something that would happen on the NES, and it would just drive. My mind just wouldn't be able to work it out.
So when I was
Dyslexic
younger,
ass.
I want to say I must have been like real young, like 4 or 5.
Watching Friday the 13th.
Playing Friday the 13th. I would
That's so
watch my
great.
sister play, and this is all that I have, like very vague memories, but a lot of this has been told from my older sister's point of view. She said she would wake up and I would be downstairs in the
Yeah.
middle of the night playing Friday the 13th, and then I would have nightmares and run into her room in the
You
middle
are
of the
exactly
night.
who I want to teach me this game. That's so awesome.
And then years later, we found out because my parents finally were like, why is this happening? Like, we've never owned this game. Like, we would never buy this game because we know that it would give you nightmares. Where did it come from? I guess one of the times we had gone to see my grandparents, I had either been gifted it or taken it from my grandparents, and like it just showed up in the house one day. And then I would just play it in the middle of the night and terrify myself, like, and playing it now, like, it's not, I mean, it can be startling, but it's not scary.
Sure.
But,
I mean,
like-
it's an NES game.
But
I
like,
mean, it was different times.
right, like
Things
back
were
then,
scarier back then.
then, like, that was the most terrifying thing, and I think that part of it is age, but part of it is also, like, that is all we knew. We didn't know these realistic graphics could,
Yeah.
be so prominent.
You weren't used to Resident Evil 7.
Exactly, but yeah, I don't like scary stuff. I don't think we've ever watched a scary movie together, but if we did, my head would basically just be buried in your shoulder the whole time. I hate scary movies. I get so scared. Do you like scary movies?
Not really.
Okay, then I don't know why you're sad about it.
I was more like, aw,
Oh, aw.
your head's gonna be buried in my shoulder. It's cute.
Yeah. But yeah, I definitely did not figure out how to play that game till I was an adult.
Oh.
The Friday the 13th, like, I mean, I was real young when I played it. Like, they eventually hid it from me. I think I was about 6 when it disappeared forever. My dad, I don't know exactly what happened to it. He might have thrown it out, he might give it back to my grandparents, but it was no longer in the house because I was having too many nightmares.
Oh man, I mean, I think it might be favorite food from childhood that you could eat any day now as an adult. I think mine might be chicken McNuggets from McDonald's. The McNuggies. I feel like I could eat them just all the time.
Are
There
you
could be a
saying things
tube.
that we could eat or that we would eat if we could, but we're adults and we probably shouldn't eat that?
Chicken fingers.
Just
Yeah.
nonstop. Just
This
on
is
a
this
conveyor
is
belt.
like the third
Mouth
conversation
open.
this week I've had about how much I just want to eat chicken fingers.
Yeah, can I have an order? I mean, I'm quite full.
Um,
but I would still any time of day or night, and it might be McDonald's hash browns.
Easy
Those
Mac.
are so good.
Just Easy Mac.
Easy Mac
Just-
specifically. So when I was real
Just
young,
forever. I could eat a lot of macaroni and fucking cheese. Hamburger Helper's a good answer too.
when I was a teenager, I would make Easy Mac and I would add like extra butter and extra milk to make it really, really tasty and really bad for you to the point, and then I'd let my younger sister try it, and then no one else could make her Easy Mac. My dad would make her Easy Mac. She would cry. She'd be like, "This is disgusting. I hate it."
You knew the secret.
I knew the secret, and so instead of like, my dad ever asking, he's just like, "Just make her Easy Mac. I don't even want to deal with her right now. Just do it." I was like, "It's really not that hard. I can teach you. Just do it. Like, I don't even want to." Easy Mac and extra buttermilk and add bacon.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't think we ever added bacon, but then as an adult, for a while before I realized that I
don't
was
add bacon
killing
to
my
enough
body,
things. Well,
I would do Kraft mac and cheese, and I'd mix barbecue sauce in it, like lots of barbecue sauce or sour cream. I think one time I did both. Like,
wow.
Crumble up some French onions, like those crispy fried onions, and put that in there.
And the mac and cheese?
Oh
That's
yeah,
common. That's common.
Oh, I've never done that.
oh it's good.
You're missing out.
Crispy French fried onions.
Yeah, crumbled in the mac and cheese.
I could eat nothing but onions. My answer to the question, Toxic, is onions. I could eat onions all day, every day, raw, taking bites out of them like apples.
I mean, I like
Not
them
really.
cooked.
Really, this was so awesome.
It was very delicious, as always.
It's simple. It means a lot to me that you like it, but also, like, keep in mind, not complicated.
And that's a
May I take
lot
your
of what
plate,
we eat.
Midori?
Oh yes, thank you.
Should I put those, like, the stuffs in the fridge?
I'm
or-
thinking about making, like, do you want, like, it won't be as chickeny,
No, thank you.
but I could throw these into another quesadilla.
I think if you do that, you should eat it.
I don't know if I could. I don't know what to do.
So should I leave them there for now until you decide?
Could you grab me? If you grab me a fork, I'll just eat it.
Yeah.
I'll eat an onion when I burn in hell.
We're just gonna mix the rest of this chicken with the rest of these vegetables, because who wants to deal with leftovers when you can just eat it?
You are a tiny korapu.
I also, when I make when I make
Trade?
regular mac and cheese, I just like dump spices in it. All kinds of spices. Lemon pepper, Italian seasoning.
Paprika.
Paprika was not one that I did. I actually didn't.
Oh, I used to put it. I put it in everything until I got sick of it.
I didn't really start liking paprika till I was like maybe like a year ago. Not even. Whenever Ridley started cooking with that was when I started liking
Aren't
it.
you the one that told me to buy the paprika?
Well, yeah.
But I didn't cook with it until you told me that you liked it, and I wouldn't have otherwise picked up paprika, so it couldn't have been me.
But Tony used to cook with paprika.
Yes.
Paprika.
Tony cooks with paprika.
And I
I'm gonna
liked
make-
it, so then I made you do it.
Oh. So no white rice. What about noodles for you, Midori?
Whole wheat noodles?
Okay.
We've also been getting long whole grain brown rice. It just takes forever to fucking cook.
And no tomatoes.
No
You
tomatoes.
don't like onions and peppers.
I don't like onions and peppers.
Oh, okay. I wonder what paprika should be like without veggies.
Leftovers are like a DLC boss.
Yeah.
Nobody really wants to deal with them. Well, and Ridley especially. Ridley does not do well with leftovers. I don't so much anymore after not dealing with it, but I used to like, make a meal and it would expect that it would last 2 meals. Not even like, oh, accidental leftovers, like, here's the leftovers, I'm eating this again tomorrow.
Accidental leftovers.
But we make a lot, the rice, we put paprika and orange pepper in the brown rice, and he found a good balance that makes it tasty.
For anyone counting at home, it's 1 cup of rice, 2.5 cups of water, 3 teaspoons each of paprika and orange pepper, and 3 tablespoons olive oil. Simmer for 45 minutes because it's fucking brown rice.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I don't eat much pasta anymore because while I can't really do much for sauces.
Sure,
I can't do
no
cream
tomato.
based. I can't do
No
tomato.
cream,
I can't
okay.
do cream based. So I can do pesto, but the store-bought pesto oftentimes is chocked full of sodium. So I
Yep.
make my own pesto,
Ooh.
and then
Out
I
of
can
fresh
have
vegetable? Ooh.
spinach, arugula, and basil.
That
Any
sounds
combination
pretty
of those. There's a basil shortage for a while. We couldn't do basil, but we're still having trouble finding basil like in like full form. I don't know why.
nice. I've got some basil. you take some with you? I grew some.
Not dry, but you grew it.
It's like so much basil. It's like 4 leaves. It's sitting right next to the sink. You didn't even notice it.
Nope.
Yeah, it's like, yeah.
Sorry, I missed that. Could you say it again, please?
No. Follow.
You like arugula and my green goddess smoothies. Could you do red curry paste and coconut milk?
Ooh, arugula
No,
and
I cannot do
green.
coconut milk.
What's green goddess? Is that just all the green things in the smoothie?
So I don't like spicy, and I also I think that I might be allergic to peppers because tomatoes, peppers, eggplant, and potatoes are all nightshades, and if you're allergic to one nightshade,
Is that
you're
it?
more likely to be allergic to
Okay.
others. I think that I'm fine with potatoes, but I have a lot of trouble with peppers, so I wonder if I have an allergy to peppers. But we have a yellow curry powder, and if I mix it with Greek yogurt, that takes away some of its sting.
Ooh,
and
interesting thing to say.
It's really good. It still has some sort of a kick, but it's not as much.
Ooh, I mean, I don't really like Greek yogurt, but I mean, it almost seems like it would make the Greek yogurt not as bad too. Like, you know how a gin and tonic does some kind of, you would never drink gin, I mean, maybe you would, but gin alone and tonic alone is bad, but somehow the
Gin and tonic is okay.
is that like curry and Greek yogurt? I mean, do you like Greek yogurt to start with?
I
But now
like
you cannot
flavored
have any?
Greek yogurt. I can have Greek yogurt. I cannot have sour cream. I've used the Greek yogurt to replace my sour cream.
Oh, green tea vodka is so awesome. Arugula syrup. Wow, I thought you were making something healthy.
Yeah, I did too. That's not healthy.
That looks awesome, though. That sounds great.
But yeah, I can't really do coconut milk because while it's a healthy fat, the type of fat it is hard for my body to digest.
Same, yeah, which is the same as coconut oil.
Same
you
with
were
coconut
saying.
oil, yeah. So it's healthier and it's a healthier fat, but because the fat is hard to break down, it's actually not good for me still. I've got a lot of health stuff. It's really ridiculous. But yeah, Greek yogurt and curry powder, you can make some sort of I use it as a dipping sauce for some stuff. It makes a really good sauce.
Celery and veggies and shit. Oh, you're
I don't
just
eat
talking about how you
veggies.
don't eat a lot of veggies. So what do you dip in it? Because I immediately was like, oh man, yeah, curry dip. Yogurt, curry.
I have dipped in it quesadillas.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not the doctor ones that he does, but the more plain quesadillas. That
Oh,
need,
I would like to
less-
try.
A lot
that.
of places when they make quesadilla, it's plain chicken and cheese or maybe a dry rub.
Oh, but you know what? Even the paprikash, even without the veggies, it's I fry the dumplings too. So I mean, it's I can't make anything for you guys. I'll make paprikash. I'm gonna make because I like saying the word. Please continue. I'm sorry.
You're good.
What were you saying?
What did I say?
I totally. I feel like I totally railroaded what you were. I think it was you were starting.
Oh,
anyway, sorry.
I just said that a lot of quesadillas they're either plain or dry rub, and the quesadillas I make have the sauce in them. That was the whole thought.
Plain or dry rub, like you rub the meat before you.
A dry rub might be if you just use salt and pepper or
Cajun seasonings.
Cajun seasoning
On the meat or while it's grilling, or just anywhere in the quesadilla.
Either or. So a lot of places I think would season
what's
the meat
getting
prior
rubbed?
to the meat. If you're using I'm just using as a dry spice generic blanket.
You put it on the meat.
Yeah. And instead of doing a dry spice, I do a sauce.
So I really loved having quesadillas as a kid and even through my early 20s, and then dipping in sour cream. So I'm still kind of doing that, but with the Greek yogurt, and then the curry kind of just gives, because I don't really like the taste of Greek yogurt. It tastes very similar to sour cream, but it's got a weird aftertaste if you're doing it by itself.
Yeah.
And
There's
so
something I always felt something a little weird about Greek yogurt.
I've gotten pretty used to it. What is arugula syrup anyway?
I'm picturing like a coffee syrup, like something used to flavor coffee.
Yeah, that's
But
kind
it
of what
could
I'm
even.
imagining too.
I imagine it's not an extract. It's not vape juice, is it? Do you want to play something like simple that we can pass around, or we can even play a video game, or what do you guys? How do you guys feel now that you're digesting?
I feel great now that I've eaten the food. That quesadilla, man, that was good.
It was real good. I really like that sauce.
It's a lot lighter than I was expecting,
I was kind of worried it was going to be heavy, but it was really light.
and the vegetables came out real good.
The vegetables were awesome. Was there too much garlic in there?
No,
Oh, I love garlic. So
I
garlic
dropped
is
it in
actually
there.
so garlic is basically like one of the best things for my liver.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Eat it all the time.
Eat it all the time, but we do.
so when I cook with garlic, I usually do 5 forkfuls per serving of food that I'm making. So I go pretty hammy on the garlic.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't put that much in.
No, you didn't.
No, you would know.
I would know.
I would know.
It was delicious, but yeah.
You were nowhere near too much for us.
Oh yeah, no, it was great.
I believe that I've told this story on stream before. I don't know if you have heard it. In my youth, I was quite a derelict, and I was drunk all the time, wandering around the town. And one day, I was wandering around in the Big Y, and they have like the Olive Bar.
Mm-hmm.
I was extremely drunk.
The Olive Bar never made sense, by the way. I don't know who the hell goes.
Why?
Why?
So
What is the Big Y?
The Big Y.
Oh, it's a supermarket.
Hannaford's.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. I'm just from the Midwest, so I'm not familiar
okay.
with all of the.
Do you have Big Y's around you, or you just know that you?
No,
came to
they're
one
Western Mass, Connecticut, Eastern New York, Southern Vermont is their region. I have lived in Western Mass long enough that I have shopped at Big Y, and I
Okay.
know what it is.
Because I know you went to
Sorry.
one to get the propane.
Yes,
Yeah. Okay. I honestly had that thought. I was like, I wonder if they know what the Big Y is. But anyway.
she doesn't. Now she does.
But I do. Yay!
So I was
Supermarket,
in the
Olive Bar.
supermarket, and this was, even if this was pre-COVID, this was years and years ago. But I mean, my behavior is inexcusable regardless. I like to well anyway. When I tell stories about my youth, sometimes I feel like I have to disclaim them softly. So there was the Olive Bar. Ooh.
Yeah, that's
And
how
one
I
of-
feel about Olive Bar.
One of the dishes of the Olive Bar, one of the thingies, was a bunch of adorable little mozzarella balls, the small ones, floating in oil. And I love to eat fresh mozzarella. So I was so drunk.
He's gonna teach us how to make this syrup in a little bit.
I'll be right there, Toxic. I was extremely drunk and I wanted to eat that mozzarella. So I reached my hand in. My hand must have been in contact with every filthy thing for 3 days. I reached into the mozzarella cheese and I just grabbed a handful of them. And I put them all into my mouth. Like drunk as hell in the middle of the grocery store. Like there's like oil on my face and stuff.
God.
It was not mozzarella cheese. It was
Garlic?
raw ass garlic floating in oil. It was an incredibly upsetting experience. I turned bright red. I ate it all. I didn't give up. I was burning alive. I was so filled with garlic it was coming out of my eyeballs like steam.
Did they see you do this? Because
I think a lot of people in that town saw me do a lot of things, and it's a miracle that I'm a free person, because a lot of things
I don't
happened in
think
that town.
that they probably would leave you alone, but they'd probably want to clean the display after something like that happens.
Yeah, that's really what my apology is about.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to anyone that ate those garlics after my hand had been in there. I don't think anyone saw me.
Oh.
I didn't used to eat with garlic a lot because I didn't like the texture. It's the same reason why I don't like onion. I like onion flavor. I don't like the texture.
In a pot, heat the sugar and water until the sugar is completely dissolved. And that's a simple syrup.
Yeah.
Turn off the heat, add the arugula, and stir well, making sure the herbs are completely immersed in the liquid. Let's sit for only 5 to 8 minutes and then strain. Okay. You don't want the brown, funky Brussels sprouts aroma. Yeah. Funnel into a glass bottle.
Interesting.
arugula syrup, and then you mix it with green tea, vodka, and lemon juice.
Interesting.
Nice.
Yeah, when I saw Green Goddess, I was like, oh, this is gonna be some like health thing. It's gonna have like.
I was sure that's what it was.
Yep. I don't know why it's Momo Butt, but you know, no offense, Momo Butt.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna be putting all kinds of vegetables in his morning. Get V8, get untilted juice. Do you remember? What are you trying to say, Midori? Do you?
That you don't necessarily eat the healthiest of things.
He eats 17
It makes you
hamburgers
very happy.
and 40 chicken nuggets.
Right, the 40 chicken nuggets thing is.
I thought that was Asper.
Asper has also
claimed.
claimed. Asper has said that he can no longer eat 40.
Oh, he
Yeah.
can't.
But he definitely has claimed that he would eat 40 when he was a young, monstrous man marauding around town. I can't wait to have a nug off, Toxic.
The hell is a nug off?
We're gonna get a lot of nuggies,
Oh.
Yeah, nug off.
and someone's gonna die. Two
I
men
would
enter.
prefer that no.
So like, do you eat
There's
like?
no.
Do you guys eat one at a time at the same pace? Is the pace controlled, or is it just like eat the most and not vomit for a period of time?
I honestly don't think we will be able to afford an amount of nuggets that would cause either of us to stop eating them. I think I could eat them forever. And I
How
think
much
could
do
as
you
well.
think 40 nuggets is?
Not 40, until the other person ceases to eat.
Right, he's
You
saying
both
for
can eat
McDonald's.
more
I'm
than
saying
40?
Thousands of nuggets.
Thousands of nuggets.
I'm saying there aren't enough nuggets in the world for me and Toxic to sit here and eat them until one of us passes out.
Toxic says he can eat 100 easy.
100! They will run out of chickens before this contest comes to a close.
You know what's really unfortunate? We were talking about how garlic was so good for my health. Another thing that's really great for my health, I can't have. It's coffee.
Oh,
Coffee is so good for my liver.
Coffee so much.
But like the caffeine makes me sick, and even the decaf, like I just can't do it. Can't do it. It's really good for me, but I can't do it. It's a
That's
shame.
too bad.
Yeah.
I mean, it's my favorite
I
thing.
mean, green tea is also really good, and that I have been drinking.
I've been saying this a lot, but I feel like a lot of my substances may not be entirely under control, but I feel like the one thing I will like, even with coffee included, the one thing I'll never be able to give up is soda.
Soda's hard.
I have taken weeks and months away from every substance I like to use, including coffee, and like if I go a couple days without soda, I start sitting around here thinking like, what am I gonna fucking do? I need to go. I
never
don't
really
have soda
drank
in
much
the house.
soda.
The best that I
drink
could
it
do
nonstop.
the
You've
best-
seen me drink like 5.
Yeah. The best that I could do is limit my soda intake. On a normal day, I only allow myself to have one, and then I stopped wanting it every day, which has been really good. Today is out
One per day.
One per day max.
I got it. Like just the amount of money I'm spending on soda is a joke.
Oh, the
It's
soda prices have
nonsensical.
doubled this year.
It's ridiculous. It's just
Seven-
We
I
don't
just
drink it, but we have
guzzle
been
it.
buying it for our roommate, who will go through like a pack in a day, and it's like, soda's expensive.
It's the same price as a fucking pack of cigarettes. It's fucking dumb. $7.50 a 12 pack now. It used to be like $3.
I'm drinking a lot less Monster Energy.
That's
So
good.
Mumble Butt, if you
That's
drink the
Monster
coffee
is
for me,
just
it's gonna
poison.
affect my liver positively. If you just drink it all, you got this. Okay, you figure out how that works and come back to me.
How he's gonna transmit the healthy liver
Yeah,
sugar from
transfer
his
the.
coffee his liver that's being cleaned out by coffee.
Yeah, I didn't drink much soda as a kid, so like I never had the problem of like trying to limit it because I really never like got on the soda addiction. I did have a sugar addiction that I had to work on for a very long time, and I'm still working on, but not necessarily soda. I drank a lot of lemonade as a kid, and while lemonade is delicious, a lot of it is really high sugar.
I've been like, yeah. Sometimes I go into I have a lot of different phases with food. I've been eating sugar. I've been eating junk food. I eat a lot of Sour Patch Kids and Takis. I was talking about it last Friday.
See, like, I just can't even do that anymore. Now that I've been eating better, like, even a little bit of that would make me sick.
Can you guys teach me how to eat well?
Yeah, this.
How did you do it? Do you have a meal plan?
Pretty much.
When you go shopping, do you know what you're going to buy for the week?
Oh, yeah.
I am so envious of that. Like, I think all the time about how my mom would shop on one day of the week and she would know what we were having for dinner every day. I will never have that kind of
I can't quite
attention
do
span.
that, but I can do it twice a week.
And we
Okay.
have to have some flexibility. Like, we're getting this food, we're going to plan on making this, but maybe we'll make something else that takes the exact same ingredients.
So this is how we do it. This is what I'm allowed to buy, and I circle.
Taking a picture of it, I love it.
You can scroll up and down. I'll send this to you afterwards. You don't have to take pictures.
Is it like handwritten? Did you take a picture of it?
No, well, my phone is a tablet. I can.
Oh, you can write
I
on
can
there?
write
You can write
make
on there.
notes
Yeah.
instead of typing?
Yeah.
I can tell it to convert it to text to written text too if I wanted to, but I kind of enjoy reading the tick and scratch. But basically, it's just like these are the departments of the grocery store. This is what I'm allowed to buy, and of this, I have 8 or 10 or 12 different dinners I can make, and then I pick what I'm going to make that week, and then circle what I'm missing from my list, and then it's like you just treat it like a retail stockhouse would treat their
Spices
inventory.
and soups? Spices and sauces.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we have categories, and then we list the things that we normally buy, because we eat a lot of the same things over and over again, but like we try to stagger it so we're not eating the same thing every single week. But we have like what?
Why am I making a video of this?
We,
Are you going to send this to me?
I'm going to send it
yeah,
to
we'll
you.
just send it to you. We have
I'm gonna watch the video in the store, and I'm gonna be like rewinding it and fast forwarding it to see where I'm at.
so yeah, we just write categories and what things we normally get, and then like what are we missing. So you know we have to do inventory of our cabinets often.
Coming up with this was so frustrating because, as you are aware, high school does not prepare you for real life,
Anything at all?
and it doesn't.
Is there any reason for high school other than to
Babysitting.
keep kids somewhere?
No, it's just
Babysitting.
babysitting.
Yeah.
There have been. My high school.
That might be very cynical.
Well, that's why high school exists.
Yeah.
Some kids get some education out of high school,
Probably.
but most kids are in S-level courses and are just barely passing and are just being watched for their parents.
Yeah.
But that means that you have adults coming into the world who don't know how to money, who don't know how to food shop.
I don't know how to do anything. I still don't know how to do
couldn't
anything.
figure this out on
It's
my own.
fault.
I could not figure this out on my own, and for most of my life, I just fuck it. I'll just order chicken fingers from G&G's
Yeah.
again because it's easier than
Nuggies.
figuring this shit out.
When I
Yeah,
first
this is
moved in with
impossible.
him,
I have no idea how to do this.
when I first moved in with him, he didn't cook, and I didn't really cook either. So we just ate out like every single
Every
night.
time I go to the doctor, they ask me if I know how to do this, and I say, "Of course I do."
Yeah, that's right. It's like when you're in the grocery store and like learning the layout and what goes with what. Half the grocery store is there to sell you shit food.
Yeah.
There's a whole 2 aisles dedicated to fucking soda and chips. That's not food.
That's most of where I shop.
You should be learning how to pay taxes,
Yeah.
write resumes, apply.
I definitely didn't
laundry
learn
budgets.
any of that.
For sure.
In high school, I didn't learn any of that shit. And how to cook.
No one in America learns
And
any
how
of
to
that
eat
shit in
food.
high school.
I don't think I learned anything. Well, I mean, I intentionally probably didn't learn anything.
Yeah, I didn't learn how to do any of that in high school. I did learn budgeting in high school, but not in my actual high school. It was when I was high school aged, I was in a youth group at my mom's church, and they taught me how to do budgeting and writing checks.
That's what the church is for.
Yeah. But yeah, like, high school did not teach me how to do these things. I think my dad taught me how to write checks, too. Like, my dad tried to do a little bit of it, but I think he also just assumed that the school was gonna teach me how to do it, and it wasn't his job.
And like writing checks is like a dead art. Like
Yeah.
I don't
Well,
write
I mean,
check
I
for.
don't. Yeah, I don't think. I mean, I guess some people still have checks, but
We
that's
have
it's
'em.
gonna be.
We have
You
'em.
have them?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we have
Do
checks.
you use them?
I used one for first last security to get into the apartment, and then the landlord I he has me. I go into mobile banking and put his name
Right.
in
Yeah.
and pay him that way.
So something as rare as that, I would just be going and getting a money order. I don't have any fucking checks, but I mean, I also very little.
Our bank
combos.
account comes with checks for free,
Sure.
and in Massachusetts at least,
It's got to be on its way out.
having a check with your address on it
Paper's
makes
got to be on its way out.
For sure.
dealing with the registry is the only other reason because you can give them a check and
Don't lose
that
this. This is making me anxious.
It'll beep at him if he
Oh,
goes
really?
too far,
Yeah,
if
if
he
the
goes too
phone-
far with it.
Oh wow,
and
that's
the phone-
cool.
and if this is too far away and I start to walk away,
Not quite.
You drop something. Careful. I write checks.
Iggy
every
writes checks
month.
every month. Okay. So there we go.
no, it's still connected. So there's a capacitor that holds power in that pen,
Sure.
and the phone knows if I leave it.
I went like 35 days of my 12th year and graduated with a negative GPA.
Damn.
How do you get a negative GPA?
You must have fucked up real good. Sorry.
But yeah, these are definitely like things that would be helpful to learn, and like kids don't learn this. Like my younger sister can't put together a budget. She can't
I
even
can't.
function.
No, I can't function at all.
She just does not function as an adult. Do you
no,
think Natalie's
I am
an
an
adult?
absolute disaster.
I am concerned for Natalie's future.
She's 24 years old.
Oh, she's a baby.
Right, but she should
She'll be fine.
Right, you know, at 25,
24 years old is nothing.
at 25, I opened my first store.
Okay.
I had lived on my own for 3 years at 24. Like,
Natalie goes
But
home and does laundry at
You
my
think
parents'.
that your experience should be universal? Do you think that's the level
No,
that means
no.
you're doing okay?
No,
So?
that's absurd if that's the level.
I'm pretty
but-
sure that my younger sister knows how to do laundry, but whenever she wants to do laundry, she takes it to my parents, and I'm sure maybe she has some intention of doing it, and then my stepmom just does her laundry. So I don't know if she knows how to do it, because my stepmom always does it.
I mean, I think at this point I've forgotten how to do laundry.
I mean,
You pay
whatever.
with Animal Crossing checks?
I have
No interest in stupid internet things. All of my money goes through the internet.
Lol.
No, Iggy is a lot more old school. This is unsurprising news to me.
I see. But yeah, like these are
Reopen
things that
chat
like.
on my phone so I can keep
So like
up.
I'm not super great with budgeting. I can do it enough. This man, he's in charge of our budget.
You were into math?
Yeah, he
I
loves
was.
it.
Wow. That's why you like Shop Titans.
No.
That's why you
I don't
like...
think that there's math in Titans.
You don't do many mathy things other than be good at business, I suppose. Not that I know of. What's the mathiest thing you do for fun? Do you do Sudoku? Do you do Picross?
Casual spreadsheet usages.
Casual spreadsheet.
Yeah, he'll just write down our budget and like casually do. Yeah,
like I would be drawing dicks if I had a free hand. You're like doing the budget.
Yeah. Let me open up Excel and figure out money and formulas, or doing projections for Dr. Doe and like how many months is it going to take us to break even, and applying economic formulas and normalizing a
math.
scatter plot.
I'm gonna ask this of everyone. I was gonna ask this already before you said all that, but I'm gonna start asking this of everybody that I talk to on Friday nights. Does one of you want to move in here and be my assistant and editor?
we've talked about this, Koya. Like,
Yeah, but you'd have to be here. I mean, I don't know if we really.
well, we've talked about like how we could make this work because I would be super down, but like it's hard to do from
There
afar.
would be a lot of
And you can't pay me enough. Well, I mean, right now you probably could.
Right now, maybe.
Right now, anything would be better than nothing. But before, you could not pay me enough to be.
To actually be available all the time.
I don't know. Right now, I'm literally doing nothing because I'm not working. It might be a good time for you to squeeze some free labor out of me.
Maybe I will try.
Okay.
It is a big part of it would be that a big part of what I need my assistant to do is organize the files on my hard drive. So it would be, well, more or less impossible for me to like send you that or even
what's
give
that
you
thing called? Team Viewer, where I can view your desktop.
Oh,
And you can cut
man.
and paste things locally without having the files go back and forth.
So there is a way.
Maybe we can figure things out.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's have a chat.
Okay, we'll have a chat.
I'll pay you what I can. I gotta get the cat spade.
Yeah, very important.
I am gonna be asking people though if they want to move in and be my assistant and or editor.
So like
Or
my
both, really.
I would need probably more space. I don't think I could move it. Plus he would have to move in, and that's just a lot.
Yeah, I really have room for one of you.
Right. And I stayed with Toby.
But
for
I do. I
2
mean,
days without
I
you.
definitely. You seem to be full of good ideas, and we've worked on stuff together before. But he seems to know all of the math. I don't know how much math I need to do,
I don't know either,
but he seems to. He's the only.
He's
you're
the
gonna
math
handle
one.
my
Everything
personal
up
budget,
to calculus, I'm
my
good.
life, my whole. I need a life assistant.
A life
I
assistant.
basically just do that shit for fun. So
We'll see, but yeah, let's work on something. If you have spare time, obviously.
I have nothing but time right now. I'm not working. I don't know when I'm going to be working again.
Do you want to play Stardew if we start a farm?
Maybe who's all gonna play?
I mean, right now, me and Jess.
Oh well, I used to play Stardew with Jess every Wednesday.
Right, yeah. So we were talking about doing a different night.
Yeah.
Because I watch anime on Wednesday.
Cool. Yeah. No, I could fit in another game night probably.
You guys ever watch animes?
I used to. I'm not
in a
big
long
on it
time.
anymore.
Do you watch TV? You watch Disney Plus?
We don't really. No, we don't really do any of that. I've been binge watching Grey's Anatomy on Netflix.
Oh my god, did someone else tell me that? I feel like it might have been
the three of us
Might have
have
been.
had this conversation in the past 2 weeks where you were
Have we?
you were shocked that I used to watch like Game of Thrones and House of Cards. And
Oh well,
both-
you and I, yeah.
yeah. And then I think
But not. I haven't spoken to her really.
Yeah.
Not like this.
okay.
Yeah. But someone else I think said Grey's Anatomy to me as well,
Maybe.
which I don't. It's about a hospital.
Yeah.
What kind of things do ladies in a hospital?
Mostly they all just sleep together, and
The
then
ladies?
well, everyone.
Oh, still cool.
Yeah. But yeah, like there's not really much I really want to keep up with Outlander, but because it's on Stars, and for the longest time I didn't have a Stars account,
Yeah.
I fell behind. But now most of it is on
Something.
Something.
Netflix? Something.
I don't. Yeah, I think Prime. Amazon Prime has
Prime?
up to season 5.
What's it like? It's sexy pretend hospital. What?
Doesn't like 1,000 people die on Grey's Anatomy too?
All the time. They're always very sad. Those sexy ladies.
They're always killing people
They're
off.
always so sad. I
Well-
think I might have seen an episode where someone was attacked by a bear, but that could have been any goddamn hospital show.
Could have been. Although, not too long ago, I think like 4 episodes ago, there wasn't a bear attack, but there was a bear in the episode.
In the hospital?
No, outside of one of their homes.
Oh, okay. No, this was hikers were attacked by a bear. I think this was.
That
There were
did-
intestines.
That did happen in Grey's Anatomy.
The lady had it. The lady was going, I have intestines in my hand.
Yes, that's Grey's Anatomy. Grey's Anatomy.
Snow Patrol. What's Snow Patrol?
There was a show that Iggy
Snow
told
Patrol
me.
is so good. I love Snow Patrol.
What is it?
It's a band.
Oh,
There was a show
Death
that
Montage. Is that the name of a song? Death Montage or Regret Sex. That's gonna be the name of my next album.
One of the I think one or maybe more Snow Patrol songs are playing like during the really sad everyone's
Oh.
dying scene.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Or
Iggy, have you
Death
seen
Montage
Grey's
or
Anatomy?
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, the bear thing was probably about a season ago now, but yeah, she's holding the intestines, and the guy just thought that he was gonna pet the bear.
Yeah.
And then the
he
bear
was having
attacked.
a
He had a brain
stroke or
aneurysm,
an
yeah.
aneurysm. Yeah.
Yeah, he had a brain
Hi,
aneurysm.
Rose.
Hi, Rose.
What's going on?
We're talking about Grey's Anatomy,
Do you
kind
like
of.
Grey's Anatomy, Rose? What do you watch on TV, Rose, or anyone? Iggy thought it was stupid. I think I only saw that episode with the bear, but I remember the lady holding the intestines, and I was very upset about that. I'll be real upset if I ever have to see an intestine.
So I feel
She's
like
seen all of it.
Iggy,
A bunch of people have seen it.
I've watched so much of it that it's kind of something to have on the screen, like while I'm playing.
That's
something
how
else.
that's how I watch Star Trek.
I love Star Trek.
Not as much anymore.
Isn't all the Star Trek? It's off of Netflix. It's on the CBS.
They might be taking it off Netflix, but I'm still watching it on Netflix.
Okay, yeah, I think
If they
they're
take
planning.
it off Netflix, I'll be very sad.
I've heard that they're taking it off Netflix and putting it all on CBS.
Because they're like going
thing.
crazy. They're launching like 3 new shows or something.
Yeah.
There's Star Trek Prodigy,
Really?
which is a CG Nickelodeon show, which has Captain Janeway, the actress and everything.
Oh, I love her.
What's her name? Kate Mulgrew.
Yes.
No, I thought it was
Yeah.
Janeway.
No,
The actress.
the
I don't
actress.
know. I barely know any actors or actress's real name.
But you're not that interested in TV and
TV
movies.
and or music.
But you have been. You liked.
I have been.
I
We
made
sort of
him,
like. And I honestly, I feel like we came to the conclusion that you started playing Zelda and then never consumed media again.
Yeah, that's kind of happened.
Is that really
That's
like
kinda-
that? You just 3 years ago, Zelda came along and just not interested in anything. I like it's gonna stop being funny me reacting like this. But like, is that really?
It's kind of
That's kind of
that's
the
what
case.
happened. I was in the middle of
You're
BoJack
doing
Horseman.
I can't speak about Grey's Anatomy, but you're doing a good job about Game of Thrones and Walking Dead. You can skip those entirely.
I've seen some of The Walking Dead. I'm not
It's a good
interested.
show. It's-
Season
it just
1
kept going the same
was
thing over
so
and over
fucking
forever.
good
It just kept
Of
going
Game of Thrones?
forever.
of Walking Dead.
Walking Dead?
And then season 2 and season 3
Just
had like a
lasted
lot of hope.
forever.
And you're right.
I want air fried chicken tenders, and well, I've eaten a ton of food. I feel awesome. I don't know about Grey's Anatomy, but
I watched some Game of Thrones, but like, I don't know. I didn't finish it.
how much of BoJack Horseman did you see? I love that show.
I
didn't
love
like
it too. It's so hard.
Everyone involved in that show is so awesome.
It's true. How I think season 3, I can't remember. The last thing that I saw was the crazy drug trip, and then the girl
Girl died.
I don't know if that's the end of
I
season
think that's the
2.
end of season 3.
That's the end of 3. That's where I am.
That show's very, very sad.
That show,
That show's extremely
It has-
horrifically upsetting. As a matter
like
of fact.
episode 1 makes you think it's going to be like Family Guy, a furry themed Family Guy.
Furry Family Guy.
And then it quickly gets much deeper. And I feel like every time I have the thought, if I played a drinking game, this universe is weird, that I would be drunk every single episode.
Yeah, that would be a good.
I
game to play.
enjoy thinking about the weird universe that they've created in that show.
It's really neat.
Yeah.
I like that show a lot.
Yeah, we just don't watch TV or like movies. We did have a movie date night. What was it, like a couple months ago now? And I made him watch a movie that I liked that he had never seen. He made me watch a movie that he liked that I'd never seen.
She picked The Postman.
I love The Postman.
I don't know why.
I love The Postman.
There's the movie got trashed when it came out.
It's basically Titanic, like in length. Like it's like a 3-hour movie that takes forever to
It's
get.
so disjointed.
But I liked it.
It
Tom
feels
Petty.
Kevin
Kevin
Costner.
Costner.
No, Tom Petty is a musician.
Tom Petty is in it.
Yeah,
I do remember that. Yes, he played
He plays
himself.
Tom Petty.
Tom Petty. You remember when they're on the bridge at the end and they're in Tom Petty? Yes. Yes.
I've never seen this movie. You recommend it?
No.
I like it. I personally like it. It probably inherently is a bad movie, but I think that's part of why I like it.
Sure. There's
It-
lots of bad things that I like.
There's parts in the movie that don't need to be there.
Oh,
And
sure.
they have this opening act where you get all involved in this really cool horse that has learned to stage play Shakespeare with the main character. And then
The horse recite lines?
what's up?
Does it recite the lines?
No,
of
it just
Shakespeare?
it runs around the stage with props and it,
Oh god, Dark Crystal is a nightmare.
and
It doesn't hold a skull in its hoof.
no, nothing like that. But
The
it's
last
like you
poor
get all
year.
invested in this horse,
Yeah.
and then
Wait, tell me about it doing a play.
it doesn't play at the beginning of the movie.
But it doesn't recite lines?
No, it doesn't recite lines.
No, he holds a
trained
sword
horse.
in his mouth that he sword fights with Kevin Costner.
Do you know what play it is? It's okay if you don't.
It's a Shakespeare play.
Okay.
I don't remember which one off the top of my head.
Anyway.
Macbeth,
Anyway.
maybe?
And then they
Not
just something happened. I don't know if you're gonna watch it. So something happens.
I will.
And then they go on to a completely different story. And that whole first act is like, why?
Yeah. You're thinking it's going to be about this horse and Shakespeare, and then, nothing after that.
It just wastes a half an hour of your life. And there's 2 hours of the movie left.
You should
That's
watch
how
it.
I feel
like
about
it.
that movie. And then it does it again in the next act.
I'm gonna watch both of the movies, and then I'm gonna tell you both what I think about both.
You should. So, the
Well,
movie
I mean,
that-
I might be able to tell you right now.
have
Well,
you
you
seen
haven't-
Pacific Rim?
Yes, I've seen. That's the movie that you like.
That was my bad sci-fi. Oh my god. Everything your inner 9-year-old will love.
You ever watched Evangelion?
Neon Genesis Evangelion?
Yeah.
I should have.
No, don't ever. Don't. If you haven't by now, it's like okay, don't.
I
If you haven't done it at a certain point
was
in your life, you don't.
really into some of the fandom and art style
Sure.
when I was younger, and I never watched it.
Pacific Rim is cool anyway.
Yeah.
I liked it.
There's a
There's
lot
a
of
sequel.
Evangelion type stuff. I heard the sequel is not great.
I've heard that too.
Is Guillermo del Toro or is Guillermo del Toro?
That's the
involved?
director
That is him.
Yep.
Of the first one,
of the first one.
not of both.
I think it's of both.
I think he's of both.
Did maybe he have less of a budget for the second one? Or?
Definitely had less of a budget.
Okay, because I heard the second one is just not too great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I
don't.
liked it. I saw that movie in a theater and I was high as a kite.
I think
was
it's
like,
also-
fuck yeah, Evangelion.
I think it's also partially because it's basically all new characters. There is a
Oh, the
character
second one?
that's in the second one that's in the
Yeah,
first, but
people don't like it that much. When
Yeah.
that
like
happens.
the first one also, as far as sci-fi flicks go, it had a good premise.
yeah.
It had a decent story.
Okay.
And it had an acceptable closing act. Like, this is wrapped up, we can be done. And when you try to take something that was objectively not a great movie, but really entertaining, right? Like, there's a great one-off, like, holy shit, the cinematics were cool, looks good on the big screen, it's not the best movie, and some of the premise, some of what was going on was just absolutely insane. But when you can tie up your story and have an entertaining package to deliver, it's really hard to tack something on, and I'm sure the sequel feels like it's tacked onto this
Sure.
universe, and you could just easily have made a spiritual sequel with a different universe and probably have fixed the sequel. That's what my expectation is of the sequel.
I want to see the first one again. I did watch the sequel. I don't remember anything about. I mean, I probably fell asleep pretty quickly.
Yeah, you could have a double feature night and watch both the movies we watched, and then you can report how they make you feel.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna tell you guys how they make me feel. Maybe I'll let you guys know. I'll probably.
You have to
stream it
watch
on-
The Postman first.
That's the first one.
And the reason why is because you can remind yourself halfway through, if I finish this movie, I get to watch Pacific Rim.
You think it's hard to finish?
He
Will I have to
thinks
take a
so.
break?
You
Is
might.
It 3 hours long?
Yeah, it is.
Yes,
Have you ever seen The Dark Crystal?
No.
I'm not.
Never. Neither of you.
I saw on YouTube The Odd Ones Out basically did if you haven't seen The Dark Crystal and you watch this video, you'll have seen The Dark Crystal.
Okay.
So I've seen a 25-minute review with scenes and story. Like, I understand what's going on. I understand how awesome the puppetry was. I understand how disjointed it is. And I also understand that the Netflix reboot is way better.
I haven't seen the Netflix reboot, and I'm scared to because the first one gave me nightmares for my entire life.
That's... Yep. I could see how that would happen.
Slightly off topic, but about nightmares all my life. I know that Toby never anticipated that this would give me nightmares forever, but The Bunker on Steam, The Bunker gives me nightmares still.
The Bunker?
It's like a story playing game.
Oh my god! Is that he wanted me to play it? You took the money.
They didn't give me money. He
Oh,
just
it's
made
not
me
the
play
game
it.
where you took the money.
Oh, that was the other game, but it's a game like that. Yeah, so that's Late Night.
Late night.
So Late Night is similar to this in that they're story games. So Late Night actually is the game that I was playing when I met Ridley for the first time.
Oh my!
And you.
Oh, when we met.
Yeah, when we met for the first
you
time.
had played it like the previous night, I think, or something.
No, we were playing it right then when you guys came in.
Are you sure? I remember
positive.
sitting down. To
We had played it.
Aghanim's Tower and getting myself killed.
Well, I think
Upon
we
walking through the door.
I
Not
think
myself,
that we had
Toby.
finished it before you
Yeah,
guys, and
that's
then
what
we
I think.
switched to Zelda. But it was that same night.
Okay. I believe you. I mean, I wasn't saying I don't believe you, but
I
I'm
know.
just saying. I recall walking in and immediately getting killed by something in Aghanim's Tower.
That seems legit. But yeah, so the bunker gives me nightmares.
Can I throw this in the recycle?
Yeah.
I have
Dump
no
this
idea
one
why it gives me.
if two
It's
if you're
not
cleaning up.
inherently
Oh, yeah.
scary.
I appreciate it.
Can you, like, without spoiling it? And I mean, if you feel like it's worth spoiling, spoiler warning.
I think that it just hits too close to home right now is what it is. So you're in this bunker. It's like supposed to be like in the taking place in the 80s, and there's a bunch of bombs being dropped on London and the world. And so they're in this underground bunker, and this woman has a kid, and so he's born in the bunker, and he's never been outside because the nuclear fallout outside is just too bad. And he's now like 30 years old and has never left this bunker, like has never had any sort of interaction with like other people his age, and is super dysfunctional. And then
This is in Fallout?
yeah, and so like he's in this bunker and it starts to fall apart because this bunker was not made to last for 40 plus years. They anticipated to be able to go to the surface sooner, but then they found out the nuclear fallout was too much, so then he's now the only one left in this bunker. He's all alone in this bunker, and he now has to escape because there's radiation leaking into the bunker.
Okay.
And it's just very, I don't know,
It sounds like it could be very creepy.
it was very creepy.
Does Rose need us to tell her when to tell Shadow? She's not waiting for our food to be ready, is she?
At what point can I tell Shadow food's ready? Usually when food is ready, Rose.
Is the food ready?
I'm too tired to speak. So do it anyway.
Is Churchill giving a speech on a rooftop? I don't believe so. Oh, that game. Yeah, no, I don't know. It was just, it had creepy feels and then like a couple jump scares, and I couldn't. By the end of it, I literally, if any of you were watching that stream, my head was in my shirt, like this, like whole head in my shirt, and I think Ickis or Toby had to take over. I just couldn't do it anymore. It's not even that scary. Like, I will say, I get very jumpy, and I don't do any, like, sort of scary anything. I don't know. It was just, I don't know. It gives me nightmares still, though. I have dreams that I'm locked into a bunker. You know what I think really got me? The ending. The ending, I feel like, was left too open. You don't know what happens. You don't know what happens. And it gets me every time. Okay, we need to start a fund for Dory to play Silent Hill.
Nope.
No.
No, I need sleep every night. Nope.
We also can't do that.
Veto.
Because Iggy says we need a fund to start me playing Silent Hill, but I also couldn't do that because I have this ex who is an asshole. He was always an asshole, and he was made to be an asshole. But he made me watch a Let's Play of all the Silent Hills. Made me watch them with him. And it was terrifying, and I will never pick up that game. I do not like Silent Hill.
It sounds like you have a pass from ever playing Silent Hill.
Yeah,
Sounds like
I can't do
okay,
it.
you don't need
I've watched the
you don't
Let's
have to.
Play, and it's terrifying. Well, no, I don't have to. I'm just saying, if we're gonna start a fund, it should be for something else that maybe I'd be willing to play. Silent Hill's out. You have to do stuff for extra life. Does that mean you're leaving us? Goodbye, Iggy?
If that's what that means, thank you for joining us, Iggy.
Yeah. Let's Play, not as good as this one guy I watched that does deep dives into games. Oh, I'm sure it wasn't that good. It was spooky enough.
Should we break out Betrayal at this point and keep a promise
Well, I don't
to
know.
Kuya?
That is up to Koya. Koya is hosting.
Wait, is that a promise that we were supposed to?
I feel like
I
it
don't.
is.
Oh,
I don't know if I've ever explicitly said.
I mean, I was just giving you shit about the fact that, because I was like,
I know
when
that.
we're never gonna play, and then you were like, let's play tomorrow, and then I was there, and you were like, oh, I gotta go do something else. Let's play right now.
Let's grab it.
Okay, let's go.
Let's do it.
Are we playing regular or Boulder Skate?
Visage,
I have
huh?
a preference.
Turned on all the
towards
lights for 2
the-
days.
original for right now.
Okay, well, it's Koya's house, so Koya
Yeah.
gets a vote.
Okay.
Well, I meant if you were going right now because you had to do things. I'm familiar with Extra Life.
Oh, he's just saying, in general, he has to do stuff.
I hope you do all your things. I don't know about Visage. Oh, is that the one where isn't there a hard
He
game?
got
where you're
so
like-
scared that he turned all the lights in the house for 2 days. Oh my goodness. So when I was younger,
Did I put it somewhere?
Final Destination.
Someone put it somewhere. I don't know who put it where.
Final
It's back
Destination.
over there.
Scary movie.
Oh yeah, Final Destination. I watched it with one of my best friends, and I don't know how many of you have seen that, but there is definitely a scene where people die in a bathroom. And so anytime we went to the bathroom for like weeks afterwards, somebody had to be standing outside guarding the bathroom door to make sure that we didn't die in the bathroom because we were like terrified. It was very traumatizing.
What happens in the bathroom that people die from?
They get tangled up in the shower curtain and get suffocated, or maybe it was even worse than that. I don't know. I've pushed it out of my mind. There were hooks and death and falling in the tub. I don't know. He usually loves horror games. It drove me nuts when he got scared. Yeah, I don't do horror. I am back. Made it home. Welcome back, Fickle. Fickle is back. He can only just not hang out with us when he's not at home.
Ah, gotcha.
This is really cool. I don't know if you saw this earlier.
So,
Those the dudes.
The dudes have their own tray and compartment for
Why
the
do they have
item.
little icons?
So some of the tiles in the rooms have each player may use this up to once per game.
Oh, yep. We were playing. Yeah, we broke that rule when they defeated me. They abused that rule.
so this is another. This is actually
Someone
a game
sat in
I
like
won't
the
play
church or
green.
whatever, and I want to be Zoe Instagram. I think she's purple.
Zoe Instagram. Is this Zoe Instagram?
No, that's Jenny Leclerc.
Oh, is her name actually Zoe?
Yes.
Is it Madame Sostra?
Nope.
Zoe. Oh, Zoe Instagram.
Zoe Instagram.
Baby, do you want to be green? This is like your only chance because I don't like any of
I
the
have
green
no idea if
characters.
that's focused at all or anything. It's fine. That's my character, Zoe Instagram.